Hi, boys and girls. Today I'm going to read a book about ladybugs, the ladybug life cycle. In this book, we're going to have a vocabulary words that I'm going to show you here. These are the vocabulary words that we're going to find in the book. And these are ladybug, life cycle, antennae, aphid, beetle, fragile, hibernate, larvae, pollen, and pupa. Those are the words that we're going to see in this book. Do you see the one that is in the pattern is pupa? We're going to read again. And I'm going to read the meaning of these words, okay? The ladybug life cycle is the life since the ladybug is an egg until a ladybug. Antennae is the two feelers on top of a bug's head, the antennae. And aphid. Aphid is a tiny bug that is eaten by the ladybugs. Aphid. Beetle. Beetle is a type of insect with two pairs of wings. Fragile. That is easy to break. Hibernate. To go into deep sleep that lasts through the winter. Larvae. Larvae is an insect at the stage of development between the egg and the pupa. A single insect at this stage is called larvae, like is here, larvae. Pollen. Tiny yellow grains made by flowers. It's like little yellow grains. Okay. And pupa, the stage in an insect's life right before it becomes adult. When it's in the pupa, the next stage is the adult. And I'm going to read the book that is called The Ladybug Cycle. And this is our book today. And there are many ladybugs in different colors with different kind of dots. Ladybug cycle. And we will find a lot of the table of contents is what you can see the parts of the book. This is informational book because it's giving you a lot of information. And it has table of contents that is chapter 1, all about ladybugs, and page number 4. Chapter 2, egg to larvae, page 8. Chapter 3, pupa to little ladybug, page 12. And chapter 4, all grown up, page 18. And the glossary is the last part of the book where all the meanings of the words are written there, okay? We're going to start with the book, and in this book, we're going to say all about ladybugs. Who is this tiny, shiny, and dressed up, spotted coat? Who is this? It's a ladybug. Did you see? They love flowers. Look at these ones. All of them are together. Facts. Ladybugs are not all ladies. They can be male or females. Right here are males and females, or boys and girls. Ladybugs are insects. They are part of a group of insects called beetles. They belong to the part of the insects that are called beetles because they have got special characteristics, all that group. Ladybug parts. The ladybug has these parts in its body, and it's the eyes are here, the antennae here, head, leg. Remember, the ladybug is an insect, and all the insects, they have 6 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the body part has 3 parts. It's head, thorax, and abdomen. This big part is the abdomen. And the ladybugs, they have hard wings. They are hard, and under them they have a very fragile wings. That the inside of these wings that they open, the ones that help the ladybug to fly are these ones, the soft wings. Did you see? Ladybugs have 6 legs and 2 pairs of wings. One pair of wings is hard, the one that has the color. They protect another pair of wings that is fragile and used for flying. Fragile means that they can break easily. Okay. Fast fact: ladybugs use their antennae to feel, smell, and taste. They can taste, they can smell, and they can feel with the antennae. These little antennae here, do you remember? But ladybugs do not have that begin their lives looking this way at all. Read on to learn about the life cycle of this incredible bug. I love ladybugs. They are so colorful, so nice, so tiny. And this is the next page. Chapter 2. Egg to larvae. Ladybug's eggs, look at this, are tiny eggs too. Because ladybugs are tiny, are small insects. They are not big. And then the eggs should be very small too. One ladybug can lay 1,000 eggs during her lifetime. 1,000. Wow. A ladybug starts life inside an egg. Females lay eggs on leaves. Females means the girls, so remember. The eggs look like tiny yellow jelly beans. Did you see? They look, yeah, exactly like jelly beans. But they are not jelly beans, okay? Fast fact. Ladybugs lay their eggs in the springtime. Spring is the time in the patterns of the year. We have the seasons, and one of the seasons is spring, and they lay their eggs in spring because it's the best time for them to survive. A few days later, the eggs hatch and out crawl tiny creatures. These are the ladybug's larvae. Munch, 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 munch. They are so hungry, they eat their own eggshells. And they are different from their mothers. Did you see? They don't look like the mothers. They don't look like the ladybugs. Did you see them? And close up. Look at this close up. This is an animal that ladybugs like to eat. They love to eat this little tiny. They are small. This is very tiny, very small animal. An aphid looks like this close up. But they are so small that you can hardly see their legs when you see them closely. They are so tiny. The job of larvae is to eat, and eat. Its favorite food is a tiny bug called aphid. A larvae can eat 25 aphids in one day. 25 of these, but they are tiny. They are very small. Okay? And growing ladybug larvae. This is the larvae. Did you see? In fact, a larvae grows to be about this big. This big. All that eating makes the larvae grow and grow and grow. It may not look like a ladybug yet, but just wait. Sometimes amazing is about to happen. Did you see? They don't look like that. But another change, remember, we can call these cycles or metamorphosis too. And they change and they look. Chapter 3, Pupa to Little Ladybug. Ladybug pupa. After a few weeks, the larvae starts moving and attach itself to a leaf. Then it turns into something called pupa. A pupa is like a wrap-up present. Did you see? It wrap up itself and it become a pupa. Fast fact, female ladybugs are bigger than male ladybugs. A ladybug is born after they stay there, like making themselves, having the metamorphosis. It changed a lot inside here, from larvae to pupa and then ladybug. Guess what happens next? About 1 week later, the pupa breaks open. Surprise! Up pops a little ladybug. Did you see this one? At the beginning, it doesn't have that bright color that they used to have. But later, they start getting brighter and brighter until they get the color that they want to be. Because there are many colors. But ladybugs have many, many colors. Fast fact, an adult ladybug is about this size. Did you see? Like this? This is smaller than the larvae it comes from. The larvae is bigger than the ladybug. At first, the ladybug is soft and pale, the way that you look in the page before. But after a few hours, its shell gets hard and bright like this. Did you see? In the other page, it was not very well. The color, you didn't see what color it was, that one. But after that, they get brighter and brighter and get the color. A ladybug flies to a flower. Soon the ladybug is able to spread its wings and fly. Wow! At last it is all grown up. Did you see? And did you see the hard wings are here? And the soft wings are these two that are bigger than the hard wings. These are the hard wings. But when he or she is flying, it opens the hard wings and make the big and the soft wings start flying with them. After that, we're going to see a review of the life cycle review of the ladybug. The first day, a female ladybug lays eggs. Did you see that they look like a jelly beans? And the fifth day, 5 days, a larvae is born. It grows and grows and grows and eats and grows. The 25th day or the 25th day, a larvae turns into a pupa. And the 32 days, a pupa turns into a ladybug. Did you remember the life cycle of the monarch butterfly? Did you remember something that is similar to this? They lay eggs too, but they don't have the larvae. The monarch butterfly has the caterpillar, did you remember? But they do make a pupa. And then from the pupa, the monarch butterfly comes out and flies. And in this one, the ladybug comes out and flies too. Did you see? Ladybugs have a very interesting life cycle. Do you remember the 4 main steps? These are the 4 main steps. Eggs, larvae, pupa, and ladybug. We're going to repeat again. Can you help me? Ready? Eggs, good. Larvae, pupa, and ladybug. Those are the 4 stages. And the life cycle of most ladybugs takes 4 to 6 weeks. 4 to 6 weeks. It's like a month or a month and a half. And this is the metamorphosis or the changes that they happens in the life cycle of the ladybug. Did you see? Let's turn to the next page and find out what they're going to say in this page. Look at this, all grown-ups. Oh, there are many colors of ladybugs. And they sometimes have two dots or many dots. Did you see? And there are different colors. Are orange, green, light green, brown, like a brown and green a little bit, red, blue. There are many, many colors. There are more than 4,000 kinds of ladybugs in the world. Some are red with a few spots. Some are red with lots of spots. Some ladybugs are brown or gold. Some are even sunny yellow. Ladybugs have 0 to 24 spots. How many spots do these have? How many? Did you see 2 to 24? Maybe these are the one that has 24 because he's the one that has more spots than this. This you can see right here in the wings that it has only 2. Wow, how interesting. And I love ladybugs. And they help to plants because aphids, they like to eat the plants. And ladybug, look at this. What is this? Wow. Did you see this picture? But we're going to read this first, okay? Ladybugs eat the pollen of the flower too. The pollen of the flower. Look, this ladybug is eating aphid. An aphid, but this aphid is very big. They mostly are like this. Did you see? These are the aphids. They love to eat them. And they are in the plants. And ladybug help the plant that this little aphid don't eat the plant. Wow. During the summer, ladybugs eat a lot of aphids and small insects. Munch, 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 munch. They want to have full stomachs for the long winter ahead. Why? Why they like to eat a lot? Because it's coming winter. Why? Can you answer that? Do you know something? A group of ladybugs hibernate. I didn't know that they hibernate. Did you remember the word? When an animal sleeps alone sleep during the winter. They do that too. They hibernate. Let's see. Many kinds of ladybugs hibernate. They gather in groups. Then they hide under leaves, rocks, or logs to sleep all winter. I didn't know that. Look, they are getting together to hibernate. That means that they're going to fall in a very deep sleep during the whole winter. That is called hibernate or hibernation. But I didn't know that all of them get together until now. Did you see? Wow. And this is the ladybug, also called lady beetles and lady birds. If you hear the word lady beetles or lady birds, there are ladybugs. Okay? Because they call them different names. In spring, the ladybugs wake up and the females lay eggs. After that, the incredible ladybug cycle starts all over again. Did you see? And we have here our vocabulary words and the meaning. This is called the glossary. And there are here the vocabulary words, all of them, and everyone has a meaning here, a meaning in the way that you pronounce the words. And this is the end of the ladybug uh, life cycle. And I'm going to put it in the 4 stages, that way you remember very well the 4 stages of the ladybug. And I'm going to ask you to give to your teachers um, a homework. You're going to draw a ladybug in the 4 stages. Just try to remember. Eggs. If you can write the name eggs, and then this is larvae, and this is here a larvae. And right here is a pupa. You can draw the pupa too, and then you can draw the ladybug. And remember, they have many spots and they have many colors. You're going to draw for your teachers the life cycle of the ladybug. Okay, the life cycle of the ladybug to your teachers and send them to via class dojo. And this is the part that you need to remember. From egg to larvae to pupa to ladybug. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.